So our performances are a call to action. And for me, as a director, as a producer, as a theater maker, I think that it is my responsibility as an artist, and really all of our responsibilities right now, particularly in the age that we're living in, that if we're contributing to the production of knowledge and if we're creating art, that it be meaningfully relevant to lifting up stories that go untold. So the piece that we're sharing this week at Jack is called Revision, the State of Emergence, and it's the third installment of our trilogy that is tracing the cycles of mass incarceration, looking at the school-to-prison pipeline, and then looking at solitary confinement and life inside prison. We found it only logical to then venture into looking at coming home. And this has been a really powerful and beautiful and challenging process, because this piece, Revision, is a collaboration with the family members of the company. And 11 out of 12 of whom have immediate family who are either currently or formerly incarcerated.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is inmate 1.
Name.
Derek.
Full name.
Derek Bronson.
Derek Bronson. You're now officially a free man.
I think this particular show is important and the hardest because it's about what do we do now? Like, what do we do when we come home? How do we recreate and transform the dynamics in our everyday lives and our relationship with ourselves so that we can be accountable to who we love? How do we get over our own pride, and how do we own up to the mistakes we made, but also understand our mistakes from a systemic view? I know the first time my brother got arrested was for swiping Metro cards. And obviously that's technically illegal, but was that a reason for him to be beaten, taken into custody, watched, eventually put into a group home because he was having a relationship to school that he didn't like? He didn't feel like that was a supportive space. So I think that there's often layers to the reasons why we act certain ways, and I think that this play and this work is about deepening our understanding of why we make certain choices and what they mean for different people. And also, I think this play has been the hardest for Truthworks is it's because it's close to home, and it's not something we could say, okay, everybody's not always going to be behind bars, and so what is the world that we want to create now if that's not the case? And to do that work to get there, to be able to imagine freedom in the now and be responsible for each other it's deep work.